If you want to make some good impressions, this fragrance is for you. YSL Tuxedo. We all know what it is. We all know the popularity. I'm going to say that the bottle on this is absolutely gorgeous though. And the atomizer is also a banger too. As in typical YSL fashion, they do everything pretty damn good. The one thing I will say is that I'm typically not a fan of YSL fragrances, which is probably going to be a shock to a lot of people, but I will without a doubt say that Tuxedo is a great fragrance and it is worth sampling. But currently I've kind of had a bad history with this fragrance. But this is not my first time having this type of fragrance around with the sweet patchouli and everything that's inside of it. Here's Kismet by Maison Alhambra, and if you look at it, I've absolutely drained this thing. And this is a dupe of Tuxedo. And I did not know that this was a dupe of Tuxedo whenever I first bought it. When I tell you that these fragrances smell almost exactly the same, I mean, they smell almost exactly the same. Honestly, I overwore this fragrance. I would spray this every day for weeks straight. So for me, buying Tuxedo was a massive L. Now, before y'all start cooking me in the comments, I'm just gonna say this first. Tuxedo is an amazing gentleman's scent. It's very sweet. It's great. It's a classic, right? There's a reason why I overwore the dupe. I am going to say though that this fragrance is for somebody who is 21 and up. I can't recommend this to the younger lads, especially with it being a private line fragrance and it's super expensive to get, even if you get it discounted. For the older gentlemen that are watching this video, if you're looking for a very nice sweet daily fragrance to wear, this is the one. It has rose, amber, vanilla, patchouli. It has a combination of a lot of things that smell really good on their own. For me, the scent is a 9.5 out of 10. It would almost be a 10 out of 10 if I hadn't already smelled this type of DNA much earlier. In terms of projection, the projection is on the lower side. I'm going to say the projection is like a 6.5 out of 10. And it seems like it's the same story with the dupe as well as the longevity. The longevity on this is terrible. I'm not gonna lie. At least for me personally, the longevity on this fragrance has been absolutely abysmal. Maybe it's the DNA of the fragrance that I feel like makes it not last as long. Maybe I'm nose blind to it, but it just seems like this fragrance doesn't last very long. YSL Tuxedo though, I would say is a really good fragrance and it's for somebody who's older and mature, but you still want to smell sweet and nice and subtle.